Hey everyone, Buddy here, back with another video, and Goober and I just picked up some new hardware to further enhance our gaming and computer experience. This is the new Logitech G502 Proteus Spectrum gaming mouse, along with the G240 cloth gaming mouse pad. This is a great choice for anyone, even if they're not a gamer. First, let's take a look at the box and a speedy unboxing of the mouse. The unboxing is pretty simple once you get into the box, with the only contents inside are paperwork, the mouse itself, and the tuning weights with the provided case. This is a USB mouse, so it does not require batteries, and Logitech does have software for it, so once you purchase the mouse, you should download the software as well. Before we go too much into the mouse, let's take a look at the unboxing of the Mousepad. It comes in a neat geometrical box that literally only has a piece of cloth and a piece of paper in it. It does have a sample on the bottom if you're in the store and want to feel it and decide before if you buy it though. Let's get through the boring part first, the Mousepad. It's good, it's large enough for anyone, it feels nice, it costs 20 bucks. That's it. Now to the exciting part, the mouse itself. Let's take a tour of the mouse first. It has RGB lighting on the G and the DPI indicator on the side. It has 9 programmable buttons on it. It has a removable bottom for weights and 2 different types of scrolling methods. It has a really mean look to it that some call a Batmobile kind of look to it, which it does look pretty cool to me. So I say 9 programmable buttons because if you take away the main left, right click buttons, that brings the total down to 7. And if you remove the scroll click, which you pretty much don't change, then it's really 6. And so let's take a look at the buttons, what you could really use them for. On the top of the mouse, behind the scroll wheel, there are 2 buttons as well. The first button activates or deactivates the infinite scroll, since there are 4 methods to scroll on this mouse. You can either scroll side to side by clicking back and forth on the mouse, which doesn't always work, but nor are there that many instances to use it on. And then there's the normal scrolling. The normal scroll has 2 modes, the standard clicks and you can be pretty precise, and the second mode where it's unhinged and you can just scroll it and it'll keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. So you can spin it for a long time if you need to get to the top or the bottom of a long document. The other button doesn't do anything particular unless you assign something to it. In the Logitech software that you have to download in order to program the mouse to your liking, there are an abundant ways to customize this mouse to your liking. It reads your games and will have different modes for each game. So right as you click on the game, it'll automatically switch to that profile that you set for it. So for CSGO, I put reload, switch to knife, jump, and grenades on my buttons. That way I don't have to hit it on the keyboard and it's just a quick click of the index finger. On the default mode for everyday tasks, I switched the top buttons for copy and paste, left the other 2 forward and backward, and I still have the DPI shift to go to much lower, so when I'm editing in Photoshop or wanting to click on something small, I can change it and click on it. I made the top button a G shift button, which means if I press and hold it, it makes all the other macro keys on the side to be able to do something different. So I made the G shift plus the normal back key a shortcut to automatically open Black Ops 3, so I can play it without having to search for it and just get to it at any time I want to. Almost any key combination is possible to program and any shortcut to anything you want, except I have not found a way to make it use the clicks of the mouse, so I don't think you can make it click 5 times in a row for you when you hit the one button, which is disappointing, but oh well. The software also allows you to store profiles for games either on your computer or onboard the mouse. It also allows you to switch the DPI or speed of the mouse up to 12,000, which is absolutely insane, and it moves way too fast for me. But it's meant for higher resolution displays and I guess for crazy gamers. You can change the color of the G in the DPI indicator to glow, turn off, make it breathe, or whatever color you want. There are also some important things on it, like seeing what buttons you click the most. The software does need some work though, because it's definitely not flawless and it crashes more than I would like to, which is kind of aggravating, but I hope Logitech fixes that sometime in the future. The mouse has a good grip on the side of it and it feels nice to use. I do not feel like the need of additional weights to it, but they're there if you need it. The cable could have been a bit longer for my case, where my desktop is a little bit far and how I like to put my cords, but it reaches actually just perfectly. You can check out my setup video if you're wondering how our setup is, but it does not have the new mouse or mouse pad in it. That will be coming in a later video. Overall, I am very pleased with this mouse. It has just enough macro buttons so that you know what to press, and it's not too hard to learn what you programmed each one to do and to not get lost. The buttons are in the perfect places if you're right-handed, and the addition of the RGB lighting, infinite scroll, weights, and the very deep software is a plus. The software definitely is the greatest downside to this mouse, but I still highly recommend it for anyone wanting a great mouse. It is $80, which is a bit steep for the average consumer, but it's kind of cheap to a gamer who needs a great mouse. Let me know if you guys are going to buy this mouse, have this mouse, or bought it down in the comments below. There are other videos on this channel that include more tech as well as gaming videos, because 2 is better than 1. Subscribe, support, like, and comment for other videos. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.